Hi, I want to talk about the very core of your homeopathic practice, your case taking. Now, if your favorite approach does not always work in all your patients, then you have to listen because it may not be your fault. The very approach or the method of case taking that you use may not be the right one for that specific patient. Now, during my graduation in medical school, I was privileged to be working with some of the most successful homeopathic practitioners, doctors, and consultants in India. Although I was drilled in the very basics of classical Hahnemannian homeopathy in school, it was while clinically working with these successful practitioners in their busy clinics, I realized that yes, while they specialized in their own specific approach, they used a variety of different approaches in their patients. Now, in the last 16 years, I have successfully managed thousands of patients in every walk of life, from the farmers in rural India to the corporates in Sydney. So, through my many failures and successes, I have learned and experienced one critical thing, that the key to success in homeopathy is individualizing an approach to a patient. Now, just imagine the Bonninghausen approach that I successfully used to treat a gangrenous toe in a farmer was not that effective when I was treating the anxiety disorder in a corporate client. Here, I had to use the source approach, which helped that patient quite well. So, you see, if you want to succeed in homeopathy for every client, then you have to tailor an approach to that patient. So, I'm Shilpa Bhauraskar, and since the last 10 years, I have mentored and have trained over 2,000 homeopaths all over the globe through my lectures, through my seminars, my videos in my online training academy to help students and practitioners get that clarity and success in their cases, no matter what approach they choose. Now, when I started out as a 22-year-old medical doctor in Mumbai, I was overwhelmed by the number of approaches in homeopathy then. So, although I was drilled into classical homeopathy and used Hahnemannian homeopathy and Kentian and Bonninghausen in my 6 years of medical school, and yes, it worked amazing in some cases, I found that not one approach worked in every case. And so I was frustrated, I was confused, I was ready to give up, and then I started on my quest, a quest of searching what is success in homeopathy all about. And through this quest, I realized that what works and what does not work. And interestingly, I found every approach has its pros and cons, and nothing is right or wrong about an approach. It is the skill of the person, the practitioner himself, to be able to adapt the right approach for that specific patient. Now, this is what I was working towards all through my initial beginner years. I slowly found a structure of how I can select the best approach to suit that person and give the patient exactly what they wanted. And this immediately boosted my success rate, and I found that I can, find my own gifts and expertise and give the results my patients wanted. So when I started training other practitioners, I used the very same template I had created for my own success, and they could use that to use and choose the best approach for their clients with equal ease and confidence. And this is what I call the stages template. Now, today my students have used the stages template not just to boost their practice, but also to identify at what stage they can become experts in their own way of homeopathy. It gave them the confidence and the clarity they wanted to be able to use the best of homeopathy for their patient. Slowly they could build the momentum and become successful in their own way of homeopathy, and that's my joy, that's a pleasure to be able to see people using what they're really good at. So in fact, I can guarantee that every successful homeopath out there, although they follow their own favorite approach, take a look at what they're doing, not what they're teaching, but what they're doing. And I'll guarantee you that they're adapting an approach to suit their client. And this is what success in homeopathy means. It's not about fixing to one way of doing things, and because somebody said so and somebody thought so. It is about being that flexible and adapting and creating that clarity. And I want you to show that template and help you implement it in your practice. So you have to understand this is not another new approach or another new method in homeopathy. It is about a system that will help you choose the best of existing approaches in homeopathy to give success for your clients. So you can get that clarity and confidence to prescribe the best indicated remedy and the whole management of the patient as well. It's not just about the remedy. So I want you to identify the best approach that suits your needs, so you can find your niche, you can become an expert in your own way, and you can also create taking your practice to that next level. Now, I've personally wasted lots of years in that confused, overwhelmed state, and I just don't want you to waste so many years. I want you to avoid that frustration, that pain, the disappointment when you have spent years learning this art and then you can't implement it in your very next case. So I want to bridge that gap from you being that unsure, sort of confused practitioner to becoming a confident practitioner who exactly knows what to do at every stage in the patient's management system. And I want you to have that wonderful connection with your clients. So, and not just with one great result, but sort of regular great results, so that you can transform the health and well-being of your patients, and you're continuously building the momentum and continuously using the full potential of your gifts in homeopathy. And so you can build that fulfilling practice and create an impact in the world in your own way. And so I want to offer this book as a complimentary copy. I want you to use it, and I want you to, I look forward to hearing your success stories like the ones you'll see below this video. And all you need to do is simply register and download this free gift and let me know what you think. Thank you very much, and I look forward to on the other side.